This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for June 26, 2025. Currently, it's June 10, 2025, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $603.08 USD. And the shuffle video for the June 26 reading was created on May 25th, 2025 at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video playing right here. So what we're going to cover in this video will be the overall trend direction and chart behavior for the day. We're going to give you the timing of the day's highest high, lowest low, and the best trades. We're also going to give you chart behavior around the highest high and lowest low, and what type of trades to be expecting to make. We'll also give you the hour-by-hour sequence of chart events. Now, it's important to understand that not each card's energy lines up perfectly with 1 hour time. So even though the timing is usually on point to the hour in most of these daily readings, there will be some cases where you need to give it plus or minus an hour or two of wiggle room. But the sequence of chart events will remain accurate nonetheless. And it's for that reason mainly that I do not recommend trading this information without access to our early access subscription, which gives you the live Discord trade alerts and live trading view chart links as part of the service. I'm going to show you how to get those game-changing services at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So with the overall trend and chart behavior for the day, we have this we have this big move from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range taking place. Behavior on the high side, a big move reaching for a distant resistance, i.e. not the nearest resistance, but at least one after that, and probably more. Behavior around the lowest low, we have a sideways S formation within a channel, indicating we probably see the low twice, and it will be within mixed chart behavior. And we're advised to trade around a notable rally that turns over, creating an opportunity to open up a short or close a long position. What's interesting is that we have that adjustment card there at the end of the day, and the ruin card there. So we probably decline back down to lows in the pre-market, and then there's a lot of volatility and mixed behavior around the open, possibly even moving back to the upside. At the open, though, there's a resistance level that should be highlighted that we decline from and return to in the not too distant future. Looks like we have another low somewhere around 10 o'clock. We should be at support in that first half hour. That's important on a multi-day scale, probably a 1 month scale minimum. And we do sideways rotation along that support into the 10 to 11 o'clock hour. A lot of price change to the upside right around 11 o'clock, and we successfully find support at a higher price level. There's between 12 and 1, there's a near overbought crest that we sell off from through multiple support levels, and then another big move to the upside between roughly 1 and 2 o'clock, taking us to key resistance where we flatten out for a bit, and then there might be a bit of a drop after some failed attempts to break through key resistance between 2 and 3, but it gets a little mixed there, and there's a speaker that should be impacting the S&P at that time. I wonder if it's the Fed, because it's a Thursday and it's right around 1 o'clock. It's probably the Fed. I'd have to look at a calendar, but I'm thinking that's the Fed. Whatever they're talking about, it should not be relied upon or trusted for trading purposes. Remember, multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance, and likely a notable decline just before 3 o'clock off of a high, taking us into a trough at 3. Sideways fluctuating rally, sideways fluctuating decline in the last hour, preceding a significant move to the upside before the close, probably out of oversold territory, and then another drop at the close into lows either in the post-market or more likely on the 27th. So what I would want to do is get into a long position when we see this rotation, a sideways rotation along key support. So we'll have a resistance level that we decline from. I'd want to get into a long position after declining and meeting that important support level in the first half hour or first hour and a half where we do sideways rotation. Open that long position there, and then you would be able to close that long position when we do the multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance between 2 and 3 at a high. Or if you're gutsy, you could probably wait and hold it for this sharp drop and then another return to peak at the end of the day. If there's no return to a peak at the end of the day, very likely at some point on the 27th, you'd have opportunity to close out of that long. And most likely I'd want to be getting into a short position at the end of the day if we do have that pop or near these highs here for an overnight swing. Even though we open lower, even though there's at some point in the day there's a higher price level, we likely open lower on the 27th. And that's SPY for the 26th of June. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. My friends, if you're serious about trading this information and finally making consistent gains, consistent profits in the stock market, you must have this early access subscription. You cannot find this information anywhere but our website and our Discord. You go to our website, tarotfortraders.com, hover over Order Now, click on subscriptions. Early access subscription gets you the earliest access to any of our public posts. It comes out first on Discord. It gets you our live Discord trade alerts for day trades and swing trades, and it gets you the live chart drawings where we actually draw entries and exits on the TradingView chart for you. That's $150 a month, guys. You make that money back and some in just one trade easily, and we're usually right. Usually right. I mean, let me show you. This is my performance. I just looked at this today. This is my 1 year performance. I'm up close to 600% performance. And that's almost entirely SPY trades, my friends. The same trades that I guide you on with this Discord and this early access subscription. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer, and it's a game changer. Much love and appreciation to everybody that goes out and does that. Blessings to all my angel investors. I will see you guys on the next one.